What's up, everybody, and welcome to the SaveState, a channel about all the things you love in nerd culture. My name is Landon Barton. I've got Johnny Klein and Derek Owen here, and now we've seen all of the press conferences at E3 this year. Yep. So let's start talking about Bethesda since it was first. So the stuff that Bethesda announced was, I'm just going to go down bullet list here real quick. They showed off Doom. They showed off Doom's SnapMap. They showed Dishonored 2. Showed off some Elder Scrolls Online, the fact that it came out and it's on consoles. BattleCry, Fallout 4, and Fallout Shelter. So first, let's talk about Doom, since it was the first thing that they showed off. What do you guys think about Doom?
It triggered me.
Oh, Jesus.
No, it looks great. I mean, honestly, when Doom 3 came out, it was very kind of a horror game.
Yeah.
And this kind of goes back to the original Doom of like...
non-regenerative health.
Yeah, and just gore everywhere.
Yeah.
Like, the reason people hated Doom in the first place, and you read all the Tumblr Arena comments of, oh god, it's so terrible, and it's so awful, there's so much gore everywhere, and I'm like, yeah.
This was Mortal Kombat with guns, is exactly what it was.
Yep.
So what did you think, Dirk?
I guess I'm in the minority. I wasn't too impressed with it. I thought it looked okay. I played all the Dooms in the past, so I am excited that their franchise is still going. And the SnapMap looked really cool.
Yeah.
But I wasn't completely blown away.
Really?
But it looked good.
That was the thing that I've seen both sides of it on Twitter. Mm-hmm. I see people saying this game does not look next gen. I'm like, to me, I saw it and I was like, how did you
I didn't think
that?
the graphics looked that good. I thought the gameplay looked all right. The gunplay. What drives me crazy is when mediocre people are the ones demoing the games, because there's multiple times in the demo where the guy just blatantly missed a shot or shot a wall with a rocket. It's like, come on, man.
The rocket thing, because he was fighting the big fat guy.
Yeah,
and he shoots off one rocket, nails him, starts running behind this wall, hits the wall like 5 feet in front of him, and then hits him the second time.
I really enjoyed the kills and the combat sure. I don't know why I didn't think the graphics were that amazing.
You're not the only one, but I thought it was gorgeous.
I think it's because when
I need to watch it again.
When the last Doom came out, that trailer was graphically advanced, and everybody's like, "Oh, I can't wait to see what Doom does." They've been pushing the boundaries on graphics and technology for the longest time, and then they saw this trailer and they're like, "Oh, it doesn't really look like it's very graphically enhanced." And for me, I was like, "You're not looking at the gameplay. Like, you're not looking at the gore."
The kills were awesome.
Yeah,
for
sure.
It's
I loved it.
program sawing somebody in half like that.
No. I'm seriously, when this comes out, I think meleeing demons is going to be my favorite thing in the world.
Meleeing
when just because every single melee attack that he did in that game was incredible.
Yeah.
Between ripping off the dude's leg and just smacking you with it, or
always popular.
Yeah, it was good. Yeah, the chainsaw kills were really good too. Especially when he leapt off of the ledge onto the guy to chainsaw right through.
And they showed more of the Doom gameplay during the PC press conference later, where he saw the guy in half complete, and he was like, with his mouse was going,
no
and it traced
way
through his body like
That's
that, going
pretty
through
cool.
his specific organs. It's gorgeous.
So we very briefly, you brought up SnapMap.
Yeah.
Why is SnapMap important?
That's really cool because they're finally bringing back a map editor, which I don't think there's.
SnapMap?
It's
just
their map editor.
It's
like the real one-touch, real quick and easy way to build maps.
kind of like Forge in Halo.
Oh, okay.
Similar to that, but it looked much more in depth than Forge ever was. So it's kind of cool. I think they showed them building scenarios where you spawn enemies and they're running at each other through a gauntlet and stuff like that. It's cool that stuff like that is still being made because we don't see it almost at all anymore.
Yeah. It seemed like, we'll bring up some more stuff here in a little bit, but it seemed like Bethesda was kind of bringing stuff that you get in a PC experience to the console.
Which is awesome.
So the next thing that they showed off was Dishonored 2. So we're getting a sequel to a game that I think deserved one, really.
Yeah.
It was a really good game. It wasn't a perfect game, but it was a good game. I think it definitely deserved.
Did you guys both play Dishonored, the first one?
Mm-hmm. Didn't care for it.
Take the stage. I have not played it either.
It's really cool that female lead this time, so that's cool. So past that, afterwards they talked about Elder Scrolls Online.
Yeah, I mean,
It's a thing.
I don't remember them spending that much time on it. They just mentioned the fact it's on consoles, which is okay.
Yeah, they showed a new a trailer
brief
and
nod to it,
what
which is
you
cool.
can do.
Yeah,
and stuff
yeah.
like that, just to remind people, hey, it's out, buy it.
Cool.
I mean, they might as well. They've got a stage.
Yeah,
that
might as well
millions of
plug it
people
for sure. I don't blame them.
But they also showed off Elder Scrolls, the card game, basically Hearthstone.
That is no. Just stop.
No?
That doesn't need to happen. No.
Is that the game that caused Mojang so much?
Yeah.
This is the reason why
they sued him for the name Scrolls.
Wow, looks fantastic.
Because it was a card game named Scrolls being
Yeah,
made by Minecraft.
Because you really dominate the PC card playing market.
Hearthstone just tapped a market that no one realized was there, and now everyone wants to.
It's going to be the next MOBA, basically.
Yeah, and it's really dumb.
BattleCry? Anybody excited about BattleCry?
I thought that was a really poor place to put it. It did not look good. It looked like watching people play a PS2 game, in my opinion.
It was the most un-Bethesda-like thing that was on stage.
Yeah, weirdly.
I saw a lot of people running around just like flailing their weapons, and it looked like nothing was happening.
Yeah, like
I don't know.
Not deep at all. Not like fully developed in respect, which is kind of the thing that Bethesda does.
So is this a game we wait for more, or is it kind of out of your guys' interest? Period.
I think they should have saved it until next E3. Honestly, I don't think it was ready to be shown.
It looks like it could be a cult hit. To me, but right off the bat.
All right. So, now with that out of the way, we're like, 6 or 7 minutes into this video. Fallout 4.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's going on? Let me hear your reactions to
I could not believe the release date.
We're happy to say Fallout 4 is coming out November 10th this year.
That blew me away.
Right?
It's coming out and
I love it when people do
Christmas.
that.
I love it. It's like when Apple is like, hey, here's this new device, and it comes out
It's
tomorrow.
under your seats.
It's under your seats, exactly.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I love that. Because
Well, I mean,
we
they're gonna hit
literally
Black Friday
just
now
confirmed it. Yeah.
So, I mean, I felt like
We knew it was coming, but
Yeah.
they hadn't confirmed it till like 2 weeks ago. And then it's coming out in 4 or 5 months. That's insane.
And I think they did the same thing with another either Fallout or an Elder Scrolls game where they showed it off. They showed a lot of it off, and they're like, yeah, it's coming in just a few months.
I
So
don't remember. Maybe they did it with Skyrim.
Yeah.
I'm just so used to everyone else being like holiday 2016.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, why are you even showing me? Looking at you, Mass Effect.
And it was
Looking at
neat.
you.
It was neat to see how they revealed it too, because it's Vault 111.
Yeah.
And then the numbers spread out. And it was
That's awesome.
November 10th, 2015.
Oh,
It was
they're
very
adding
good.
so much to this game. I cannot wait.
Yeah,
I'm so ready for Bethesda experience on
You
a new
can
console.
customize. Hey, did you see the weapon customization?
Yes.
Did you
Yeah.
see you can
the
build
crafting system with
You
it
can
is
build
really
your
cool.
own bases.
You can adjust your power armor.
God,
everything, man.
Everything that everybody dreamed of in Fallout 3.
I just hope the AI for your companion is insane, because he was kind of dumb. The dog was kind of dumb in Fallout 3.
Dog meat? Are you kidding
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
I had dog meat for like 30 minutes before I sniped somebody in the face, and dog meat's like, like my head shut.
You have to reload your save if you do that. You can't let dog meat die.
I had to reload my save so many times to save the dog, where I was just like, no.
I was one of those people that left him in the house because I didn't want him dying.
Just walk
So I'm
off.
just hoping the AI, because he seems like such an integral part of the stuff they've shown so far.
You're a helicopter mom.
I hope, helicopter mom. I hope that the AI is good enough to where he doesn't just die all the time.
I mean, you'd hope. I mean, this is next gen. Like,
Yeah.
there's a lot going on.
His name is literally Dog Meat.
So to go back, you brought up first off, VATS is back, so that's confirmed. So that,
Which
I think
is
that
amazing.
I think that makes a lot of people happy.
Yep.
Also, I think Todd Howard, which also, man, while we're at it, Todd Howard is the most genuine dude in video games. Like, I don't think there was a better, like, honest, genuine person that was out on stage this entire E3 than Todd Howard.
And usually, I find second screen experiences, they're generally just stupid gimmicks. But like, as far as stupid gimmicks goes, Irish is the best fucking one I have ever seen. It is awesome. It is.
Okay, so this is a different conference, but I kind of like the guy from PlayStation that talked about Destiny.
Yeah.
All the references he made 100% resonated with someone who
what was
plays
that?
Destiny. He wants a Gallahorn, and he's
I
like,
should know
hopefully
his
I'll
name.
finally get
Boyce,
it and stuff
Adam
like
Boyce
that.
is his name.
Yeah. I liked him a lot.
He's good, yeah.
Yeah, but he's the only other person that
He's
really
more,
resonated.
So here's the difference though, is like Todd Howard is like a staple. Adam Boyce has only been on stage for a couple of years. I still see him as like, hey, there's that nerdy guy, Adam Boyce. There he is.
I thought he did a really good job for sure.
But yeah, Todd Howard, I don't know, there's something about him that just seems so genuine and honest. So yeah, VATS is back. The crafting system
It looks amazing.
So the crafting, I think that they said somewhere around, was it 700 different varieties of
I can't wait.
Pretty crazy.
It's like
can't wait.
Borderlands territory.
Yeah, like a for real inventory system. It's
Because Fallout being a post-apocalyptic world never really had an abundance of really awesome weapons, except for a few alien ones and the ones from the DLC. So being able to just pick up parts and make your own badass weapon, it's gonna be amazing.
You can still shoot
I can't
people.
wait.
You can still headshot people with teddy bears too.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, that's where I
trash
was.
Put that in the
launcher.
trailer.
Yeah, that's where I was going with that, because Todd Howard, like, that's the reason why I even brought him up, was afterwards they people were specifically asking him, like, hey, can I kill people with teddy bears? He's like, 100% yes. Like,
So,
that's never going away.
I love
something
it.
that really stood out to me is that the Fallout community has really been pushing mods.
Oh, hey,
A lot of
good
mods.
recap.
A lot of mods. So I'm curious as to one of the biggest mods like scenes for Bethesda are like graphical mods.
Oh,
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
So and they said any mod for the PC can be transferred to PlayStation.
I don't think
4.
texture mods are gonna translate very well.
They said any of them.
I know. I'm just skeptical. I'm really
do they
skeptical on
know?
that. He hates you.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm really skeptical. I hope it
Curious
works.
about that.
But I mean, you thought a Bethesda game was buggy before. Can you imagine having to deal with third-party mods? I feel like it would end up being like an app store where the mods have to go through an approval process before they're even placed
Like
on
the-
the
yeah, like
PlayStation
Apple.
Network.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's interesting. Well, because they also talked about, we have Bethesda Net now, which is their version of BattleNet for
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
to
yeah.
live on. So I know a lot of people were like, God, another service I need to be a part of to play games. You got EA Origin and BattleNet, and there's a lot out there now. So does that bother you guys that there's a Bethesda Net now that you're gonna need to subscribe to? Well, you're not subscribing to. You're
Anything else I need to subscribe to bugs me.
Yeah. I feel like it's no. Whatever. I don't know.
So my
I'm not
thought-
excited about it, but it's not a
different
deal
subject that
breaker.
we could talk about.
So my thought behind it, the reason why I think they did this was specifically because of mods.
I think a big part of it's Elder Scrolls Online.
Well, Elder Scrolls Online, but also I think mods and how
Yeah.
it's going to connect with consoles. I'm like, I bet getting that to work just through the PlayStation Store or through Xbox Live, I feel like that might be a little bit of a hairy beast. And so for them to have their own particular service that can work together and
I
connect,
can see that.
I bet it was more of a necessity than like, let's do our own thing,
That's true. I agree with you on that point.
So there was also they announced the Pip-Boy Collector's Edition for
It's gonna
I
be
think it was like what,
impossible to get.
$120,
It's
something
gonna
like
be
that.
impossible to get.
Yeah.
Excited about it?
I want it, but collector's editions are getting ridiculous.
You pay for collector's editions of stuff?
Yeah, never.
Since when?
Yeah, I do want it, but I think it's going to be almost impossible to obtain.
Yeah, no way. And as an Android phone user, I'm already like,
That's the only thing I'm concerned about is only like one size of iPhone's going to fit in the Pip-Boy.
That was okay. I was because I think you can make spacers and stuff that'll come with it. I bet it'll come.
I bet
with
my
like,
6 Plus won't fit in it. There's no way.
Ooh,
That's like my
because I have a
forearm.
6
ooh,
6
Plus,
Plus. How big is that?
yeah.
Oh.
That is tricky, but I
Yeah.
bet it'll work for 6s and under.
Yeah, probably.
Well, but then it also has to work. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of different
There's
size
some
phones.
questions
There's
there
some
that I
really
didn't think
big
about.
Android phones too.
Yeah.
Such a hater over there.
Well, anyways, it looked cool, and I
Yeah,
like that.
it's a cool idea.
Again, how honest and
I'm excited about the
genuine
companion
Todd
app
Howard
either
was.
way.
He was out there and he said, he's like, now I know there's companion apps or second screen experiences, and we all know those suck. But ours is pretty cool. Is
Yeah.
basically how he said it, and I was like, that's pretty awesome.
It's basically
Like,
the menu in game, but on your phone
yeah.
in real time.
So
Really legit.
anything else with Fallout 4 that we want to talk about before we kind of move on?
There was a lot of haters on the graphics of the game, and going back and looking at the graphics of Fallout 3, like, okay, first of all, it's a completely open world, and I don't like that people are criticizing the graphics of Fallout 4. Look at Fallout 3, the graphics were not that fantastic, and you're talking about the map of Fallout 4 is 2 or 3 times bigger than that of Fallout 3. Like, cut me a break. Like, this is.
Well, I mean, people
It looks
were,
fantastic.
People were giving The Witcher crap as well because it's a big giant open world game. They're like, this doesn't look nearly as pretty as I
And
expected
really-
it to be. It's like, well, there's some stuff that you have to scale back. on
Sacrifices
when
you have to make
Yeah.
is not having a loading screen every 10
Yeah,
feet.
and would you rather Fallout 4 show you super amazing graphics in the trailer,
Or have a
and
loading
then you
screen
get
every
the
time you
game
enter
and
a
it
new
looks you load the game and it looks crazy bad? Like, or would you rather them be honest and say, this is Fallout 4. We're not going to change the graphics. It's coming out in like 3 months. This is what it's going to look like.
I feel like the
apart
people-
from the Division, which looked amazing 2 years ago, and we'll talk about this later. It looks like it was rendered by my Wii now.
Anyways, yeah. I feel like the people that are that crazy about graphics, that's why you buy it on PC and wait for the mods to come out.
Thank you.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
I can't wait.
I think, you just need to take into consideration. It's like we're here to play games. We're here to experience them. It's not all about visuals. That being said, it is not the most graphically intensive game that's out there, and you can't avoid that.
I feel like most Bethesda games never are, though.
No,
honestly.
they're really not. They're really not.
Yeah, they don't
they're
look
more.
bad,
They're more.
but they don't look the best.
They're more
Yeah.
really impressive in terms of scope.
Yeah.
And this was extremely impressive in terms of scope.
Agreed.
So, after that, we get Fallout.
Literally like the coolest thing that's ever happened in a press conference ever.
Fallout
Is-
Shelter.
Yeah, here's a really cool app related to the franchise that you're all pumped about, and it's going to be on the App Store in an hour.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's legit.
On the App Store?
On the Apple App
Just
Store.
the App Store.
Oh, the Apple App Store.
Yeah, it'll be on Android soonish. They said they're working on it, but they
Some
had
point.
bugs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah.
So,
I've been playing it since, and
I have
love
downloaded it. I've created a vault. I haven't done I haven't put a ton of time into it. You have.
I
Fun?
put hours into it. I love it.
Yeah?
It's so much fun. If you ever played anything like Sim Tower or Tiny Tower,
Yeah.
just like that, but more in depth, and some
Sounds like
Fallout.
fun,
Yeah, it's
actually.
fun.
Yeah, in the Fallout universe. I love it. And the ultimate thing you get is when you finally make it to 100 residents in your vault, you unlock a Nuka-Cola ability to build
yeah.
Nuka-Cola rooms, and they
Nice.
count as food and drink.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh my god.
I remember seeing that in the trailer, and I was like, "That's really cool looking."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hope they just keep adding more to it, but I'm loving it so far.
So, kind of wrapping up Bethesda's conference, first conference ever. Did they do a good job?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think they definitely deserve their own conference. They
Do you
proved
think that they'll do this yearly now?
They can't.
I really don't think that they will.
I don't think so, because I think the next Elder Scrolls is going to be at least 2 to 3 years away.
Yeah,
So
their
I don't think-
development time is too long.
Yeah.
Maybe they do this every 3 years, maybe every 4 years.
When they're ready for big announcements, they should
I could
do it.
see every 2 years.
2 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I thought that they did a really good
I
job.
just hope this encourages more developers to start doing their own. I'd rather see the
As
developer
long as
come
they
out.
do it well. If you come out
Yeah.
and look at Square, what they did, like they announced really cool games and did, showed some stuff, but their conference was awkward.
Yeah.
So learn from Bethesda in terms of like you're a smaller company, you're putting out not smaller games, but you're not freaking Microsoft or Sony.
I really enjoyed seeing the game from the creators' pitch and perspective,
yeah.
as opposed to seeing it from Microsoft or Sony, where they're like, "Hey, this is a really cool game, and guess what? We have special maps."
Yeah.
It's like, come on, man, just tell me how great the game is. Don't tell me why I need to buy it on your console over another.
That's true.
I'm just true. I hate having that cheese in the pitch. I just like, I don't know how else to describe. I just want.
We'll get used to it,
Yeah.
man, because that's how it's going to be.
I know.
From now on, that's E3.
People don't make exclusives anymore. They make exclusive bullshit DLC.
So there you go, exclusive bullshit DLC.
Looking at you, Batman.
Yeah, that's true. Well, anyways, let us know in the comments below what were you most excited about at Bethesda and how freaking awesome do you think Fallout 4 is. All of that, we're going to keep doing more coverage of all of the press conferences that were at E3, so stay tuned to our channel for all of that. As always, you can find out more from us. We're on Facebook. We're also on Twitter. You can find us at @the_SaveState, and we'll see you guys next time.